I'm drinking a Coors Light. This video is not sponsored by Coors Light or endorsed by Coors Light in any way. However, the reason why I'm drinking a refreshing Coors Light is because I cannot drink a refreshing Elderflower Cordial. Why, you may ask? Well, it's taken me so long to make this video. The Elderflower Cordial which I made has grown mould on it at the top, so I can't drink it. However, I did make an Elderflower Cordial video, and I hope you enjoy it. It's a shame you just can't see me drink it. Hi YouTube, Stu here, and today I'm going to show you how to make some Elderflower Cordial. Where do you find elderflowers? Well, they're in pretty much every hedgerow in Northern Europe, and today we're going to show you what to look out for when you go picking them. So this is the elderflower tree. Its Latin name is Sambucus nigra. There is an American version as well, which is Sambucus canadensis. When you go out and pick elderflower, you need to make sure that it is a really nice sunny day so that the pollen's out, because it's the pollen which gives your elderflower or whatever you're making some flavour to it. And let's show you how to identify it. So everything with the elderflower sort of comes in fives really. The leaves all come in fives like this. They're rigid or pinned leaves up here, which are nice and flat. And in the petals you have 5 white flowers followed by 5 little yellow stalks, and that's how you easily identify an elderflower. Right, so I've got my carry bag at the ready, and I'm going to pick about 10 to 15 elderflowers. I've come a little bit late in the season, so a lot of them are sort of going grey, turning into berries, but the ones that are left, I'm going to see if I can grab some of those now. So this is what you're sort of looking for an elderflower. So the flowers are nice and open, and you want ones which has got as much pollen on as possible, because that's what gives you the flavour. Okay, so it's time now. We're going to make some elderflower cordial, and it's really simple to make, so I'm going to show you everything that you possibly need. We've got our elderflowers which we picked earlier in the bag. We've got a pot with 1 litre of water in it, 2 lemons which we'll chop up, and 1 kilogram of sugar. Now this is really simple to do. All we're going to do is pop the water on the heat, so that heats up a little bit. We're going to put this whole 1 kilogram bag of sugar into the pot. Like that. It's a lot of sugar, but it is a cordial after all. And we're going to chop up some lemons. Shove it. Oh, sorry. Before we do that, we're going to turn this into a syrup first. So we're going to try and dissolve the sugar in the heat, and it turns into a very syrupy liquid. While the syrup is on the boil, we'll just chop up a few lemons, just like this. Half like that, and then that one will roll as well. Don't want that bit because that's bitter. Actually, we don't want the ends. What am I doing? When some people make elderflower cordial, they put citric acid in it, but I don't see the point. I mean, why don't you just put a lemon in it? A lemon does the same sort of job, and I don't see why you need to put any more refined materials in there than you already need. So yeah, if you can get lemons, use lemons rather than citric acid. Now, I've seen other people make elderflower cordial on YouTube, and I wanted to see if they do anything different to what I do. But what I've seen some people do is washing the flowers. I think that's a bit of a foolish idea, because what you want out of the elderflower is the pollen, and if you was to wash it, then you're going to be washing that pollen away, so don't wash it. There are going to be a few bugs in there, like I've got one here. Either shake them out or just pop them in. At the end of the day, you are going to be straining it, and those bugs aren't going to hurt you if you eat them. So just when you're ready, obviously put them in, but don't bother washing them, because you're just going to lose all the flavour which you've spent all that time picking them for. So it's been about 5 minutes now, and the sugar is mostly dissolved. It's on not fully high, but it's between medium and high heat. And what you want is a sort of a nice clear syrup. It's quite thick, as you would expect, but you want a nice clear syrup out of this. Once this is done, you're going to cool it for about 5 minutes, and then we'll add the elderflowers in and the lemon, and we'll leave it. Okay, so the syrup is now done. It's a nice clear liquid. So all I'm going to do is turn the heat off, and I'm going to put everything carefully into the water. Sugar and water is like napalm for your skin. It's extremely hot and sticks, so be very, very careful. And with the elderflower, I'm not going to, I've shaken the bugs off. There are a few bugs that are going to remain, but overall just shove them in. It doesn't actually matter, because everything's going to be strained. And then we're going to mix it all in. Just want everything soaking in there. If I can sort of squeeze a few of those lemons a little bit, get some of that lemony goodness out. And we're just going to leave that to sit now for 24 hours. So we're just going to obviously just leave it here 24 hours, just it is, doesn't need refrigerating. I'm just going to put a tea towel on the top, and then that's done, and then we'll look at bottling tomorrow. So you may be wondering where I have got a little bit of information from the elder tree from, like its Latin name, so on and so forth. Well, I bought this book at a boot sale. It's called All Good Things Around Us. It was probably like £1 or something, I can't remember now. I bought it a couple of years ago. And it basically says about everything that's around you, which is really good. And it was explaining some of the folklore surrounding the elder tree. And it says on here that the Romans used to use the whole of the elder plant for medicinal purposes. It's got on here that in Denmark, country folk believed that the tree was inhabited by the elder mother, a guardian spirit that haunted anybody that would cut down the tree. But they're the same people that believed that if you was to visit the elder tree in midsummer at midnight, you would meet the king of the fairies and his entourage, which is quite an interesting thing. But besides that, it's a extremely versatile plant. Needless to say, if you use the flowers now, you won't be able to get berries later on because you've used it. But it's such a good plant for you. When you get elderberries, it's packed full of vitamin C, and it's so abundant, and you can use it for so much. You can use it to make Elderflower Cordial, teas, ice creams, hand lotion, face lotion. You could use it as a flavouring for chutneys. You can use it for so much, and I don't know why we don't use it really. It's all around us, and it's a free resource. So you know, I think we should get out there and pick a bit of nature a little bit more. Right, it's now day number 2, and yes, I do look a bit sticky, hot and clammy, but it is the hottest day of the year, so that's what you should expect. Right, so the Elderflower Cordial has been sitting for 24 hours. It looks the same as what it did. Bit of chewy, sticky loveliness. What I'm going to do now is I have got a muslin bag here over, say you could just put on a bowl to strain it. I'm going to put all the liquid into here and let it strain to the bottom. And as you can see, it's a very syrupy liquid. Oh, there we go. And I'm going to take off the strained juice, and now I'm left with my filtered liquid here. And as if by edited magic, I've cleaned out the pot that it was in, this jam pan. I'm going to pour the liquid back into here, bring it nearly up to a boil, and then I'm going to bottle it into some sterilised, one sterilised bottle. and you can see it sort of coating the back of the spoon very slightly, not like a jam would, but obviously water would just come off. You can tell that's a nice syrup now. So just very quickly, the reason why I'm heating it back up again, not to boiling but to sort of quite hot, is so that when I bottle the Elderflower Cordial in the sterilised container, it will keep for a while. In my experience, I've managed to keep this for up to 3 months, but after 3 months mould starts to grow on the top. I don't know if it's because it's my bad sterilisation process or not. I don't think it is, I just think that's what naturally happens. So once this is heated up, I'm going to then filter it into a sterilised bottle. So make sure the funnel is firmly in. And I know the pot's going to be very, very hot, so we shall take measures to protect ourselves. Okay, and hopefully, be careful because I'm hoping this funnel will hold. This is probably the worst way to do it. Just seal the lid on. And then there we go, that is the sealed product. End result.